Guys, welcome back to the mobile office. Let's talk some Grayscale, guys. And the reason I want to talk Grayscale is because, all right, so I've been following Grayscale prices, guys, for the last, I don't know, 4 fucking years. I've been following crypto prices for the last 7 years. And what I've noticed up till this point, guys, what I've seen in like the last, I would say 3 to 5 weeks, okay? 3 to 5 weeks. And drop it in the drop it in the chat if you have noticed this type movement over the last couple weeks. If you guys have been following Grayscale, if you guys have been following native crypto prices, what we saw, especially in Bitcoin Cash, especially in Litecoin, we saw premiums edge up, almost driving the native cryptos up with it, okay? And that's what we saw into March, all right? That fizzled out, and now what we have started to see is it looks as if, it appears to me, that Grayscale Holding Trust on some altcoins, BCHG, LTCN, ETCG, it looks like the Grayscale stocks are actually holding some type of bottom to where the prices have dropped to. Now, if we look back, this is accurate, and this is accurate on the premium play on the upside as well. That's what we saw in March. We saw Grayscale top out. We then saw crypto top out, and now we've seen Grayscale looked to be bottoming out, and we've seen crypto native fall into this bottom as well. Now, the premiums, guys, are still up on a lot of these Grayscale stocks. That hasn't really changed too much. But what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is Grayscale might be influencing this altcoin market a little more than we think, okay? And that's what I'm looking at in terms of the charts, in terms of the gains. If we look at the Grayscale prices on some of these trusts, even though native crypto has edged down, the Grayscale stocks on these altcoins, LTCN, BCHG, ETCG, have not really moved too much. So in a world where these holding trusts are following native crypto more like they did in the last bull run, the native crypto was actually the driving force for the prices topping out last time. It almost seems to be in reverse this time, guys. And we've seen it on the upside, and I think we're seeing it on the downside now, because like I said, the Grayscale holding trusts have not really, unless we see another 10 to 15% drop in Grayscale, and then we see native crypto not really go down any more than it already is, this will only confirm what we're talking about right in this video, because Grayscale is not going down anymore. For the last week, it's kind of leveled out. Now, native has continued to go down, so we'd have to see this change for me to change what I'm thinking on these altcoin Grayscale holding stocks, guys. I mean, I think Grayscale is actually moving these altcoins, and we might need to look into the future at taking these Grayscale profits out as we get the big leg up. Now, I don't know if that big leg up is going to come in the summer. I don't know if it's going to come in the fall. I don't know when it's going to come, but when that big fucking candlestick does come, I think if we're waiting on native to signal Grayscale in terms of that being the top, that's going to be a problem, because I think Grayscale will top out first before native cryptocurrency tops out. This is different than it was last time. If you go back and look at the charts, you go back and look at them, native crypto went up, Grayscale went up with it. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to have this type moment happen again, but I am telling you from what we've seen since March, Grayscale has been bottoming out and topping out before native. So if we apply that to the perfect time to get out of Grayscale and capture the most gains, that's going to be when Grayscale tops out and native then tops out. So I'm going to play that play. I'm going to get out of Grayscale. When I think it's topping out. When I think that Grayscale is signaling where native crypto will top out. And if I lose some gains, so fucking be it, because I'm not going to wait hoping that native crypto tops out Grayscale. It's going to be vice versa. That's what I'm playing into. That's what I'm going to be talking about here on the channel when I pull those profits. Now, again, we're not even there yet. that's not, you know, we could keep going down. I'm not going to say that that's not a possibility too, but I'm looking for Grayscale to top out first, okay? And then I'm looking for native to continue going up. And then I'm not going to risk whether or not I'm already going to be out of Grayscale by that time that happens, guys. I'm not fucking sticking around. I'm going to pull these Grayscale profits out as I think I see the incoming pump coming into native crypto. I'd rather be out of Grayscale and maybe even try to take those gains and throw them into native to catch that last jump up. But that's what we're seeing, guys. That's what we've seen since March. So I'm going to keep going and playing into this, guys, because I'm not going to risk the downside premium eating into my profits on Grayscale. I'm going to get out of Grayscale before the native crypto tops out. That's going to be my plan. So drop it in the comments. Let me know if you've seen this current trend. This isn't just what I'm saying, guys. This is just fucking facts. Look at the charts. Grayscale topped out first, then native topped out. Grayscale bottomed out first, and now it looks that native is bottoming out. Native cryptocurrency is bottoming out. So unless this trend changes, unless we see, you know, native crypto shoot up and Grayscale just kind of lag behind it and go up, that'll obviously mark a change to what the current trend is. But for the last 2-3 months, that hasn't been the trend. We've seen native crypto go down. We've seen Grayscale form some type of bottom with less volatility, and then we've seen native kind of slow down the drop, okay? We're going to see Grayscale go up again, and then I think we're going to see native crypto not necessarily piggyback off that, but I do think that Grayscale is going to top out first as well as bottom out first, and that's what we've been looking at on the channel, guys. Drop it in the channel. Let me know. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.